Hey y'all, I have a few things I thought I would start off by sharing with you today, so thank you for joining me. If you're new, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home. So I'm going to start off by sharing with you some things that I found recently, thrift stores, discount prices, and I'm also going to be working today on some new bracelets that I'm going to try to make. I don't know if you've seen or not, but all the cute little bracelets that are made with the ribbons and the beads. I've been looking at them for a while, and I picked up some fall ribbon and the few little things that I thought I would start with those. So also going to be making some of those. But I wanted to start by sharing a few things with you. First of all, that I've just picked up in the past couple of days. I found these at a thrift store, and I think they had like 5 of them. But you can put them, probably would go in a drawer like to separate t-shirts and that kind of thing, but I'm actually going to use them in bins to separate my flip-flops and some of my shoes. I think that will solve the problem of them all kind of flopping around everywhere in there. So I've got a few that I already have in my room right now that I'm going to work with. So I'm going to be doing that a little bit later. So I'll share that with you soon. And just see if they'll hold them up a little bit better. These were 89 cents each. So I just got all they had. I figured the ones that I didn't use, I could also use with clients. I picked up another Comfort Color t-shirt, another Auburn t-shirt. I just love a Comfort Color. This was $3.39, and that's the back of it. Super cute. I found these Columbia shorts. They were $3, and I thought gray, that would go with a lot of my school things. Picked up a bag of this stuff that I love to put in little gift bags for $1. This is a vintage lace kind of runner, and I thought it might be pretty for a baby shower. I don't know, I might even could just use it in here for different things that I have, teas, whatnot. So that was $1. I loved this cute little chalkboard with the rulers around it. I thought I could use that with my back to school stuff, and it was 89 cents. And then these I just thought were absolutely adorable. I think they came from Hobby Lobby, but I'm thinking I could probably use them for a baby shower or even maybe somewhere at our church in the preschool department. But they were 89 cents each, y'all. And they had 2, so I got both of them. And then this I found today. I just thought it was the cutest thing. At Dollar Tree, which is no longer Dollar Tree, really. It was $7, but it just looks, I don't know. I just thought it was super cute, and it's really nice and heavy. So I'm not going to have it outside. I think I'm going to put it by the door in the garage, so it should hold up just fine. And then the last thing I want to show you, I have been looking at these pillows in Walmart for about at least 2 months. They put them out in the spring. They were about $15 each, and I just thought, I've just kind of been waiting for them to go on sale. So today in our Walmart, they were back near the back, kind of where all the outdoor stuff is. And it said that they were $6 each, and I got 2 of them. But when we got up there to ring them up, they were only $3.50. So I thought that was a great price, and they'll be so pretty in my den. So I got 2 of them for, $7. So that's awesome. So those are my little finds, and we're going to take these things and see if I can get my shoes in them and get that together. So this is a birthday gift for one of my friends. I'm going to have to make sure she doesn't watch this video until she gets it. Her birthday was actually about mid-July, and I was waiting on this t-shirt to get ready before I put it together, and I just got it back, so I'm hoping I can get it to her sometime this week. But I just wanted to share with you, I love putting little gifts together. That's so much fun for me. And usually I'll get something like a basket, or I don't know, something a little bit unusual to put things in. So I found this cute little pink carry basket. I think it came from the Dollar General, probably in some of their spring and summer things. And so I just kind of started going with kind of a pink and yellow kind of theme. Most of the things in it are those colors. There are several pair of earrings that you'll see me wrapping that I'd ordered, I think, one pair. No, I had picked up a couple of pair. Yes, I did. I ordered one pair, and I'd picked up one pair a while back that I'd stashed away for her basket. And then we picked up another pair in the little boutique that Caroline works at. So I usually will wrap a few of the items that I put in a basket and just leave everything else kind of open. So that's what I'm doing here. And then once I got it all kind of wrapped like I wanted it in place, I thought about putting a clear bag on it, but I really couldn't find one that was big enough. And since this had handles already, I thought it would be fine just the way that it actually was. So I just attached a little card at the end. You'll see it's just a little bow card. I'd gotten some of those, and I tie some ribbon on it in the very front to kind of go along with the theme and the pink and yellow. And then I just attached a little card, more like a tag really, on the front of it, and I think it turned out super cute. Okay, so these are the two shoe bins that I'm going to work with first. I've got more of these, so if I need more, I'll put them in. We're just going to see. I do think it'll help me organize them a little bit better. This is ridiculous. And when you look at them like this, you feel ashamed, but I do wear all of these. I really do. So I'm gonna see if I can make this work. And these are old. They're not anything fancy, stuff I already had. Actually, this one I'm probably gonna use for a tee soon. I'm gonna have to respray paint it. But anyway, let's get them in here and see what we can do. It's definitely better. Here he comes. They're definitely gonna stay much better with this in here, you know, because it just keeps them from all falling over. Problem is, anytime you use any kind of organizational thing, most of the time you can't get everything quite back in there the way it was before. So I'm gonna put these in the closet, and then I'm gonna see if I can come up with a way to store these, maybe just in this organizer. So we'll see. So I think it's going to work out fine. What I decided to do was to take out some of these that I wear a lot and just stick those others in. So I'm going to, you know, just try it for a while and see how well it does. These are smaller bins up here, and so they're not really hard to keep. I say that as I'm fooling around with them. These have been a lot easier to keep where I can see everything because they are smaller. So I'm just going to leave those as they are. And then I have some of these organizers left, so I'm going to put that in my KT stuff. And they could really be used in a drawer for shirts or whatever, but I'll just put those aside until I find another use for them. Getting ready to go over to my dad's house. They finished some of the work that we were had been talking about getting done. They got to do it this week. So he's got some new shiplap up over the walls. And this was the cushion that I brought home to recover. And this is the curtain panel. And it fits perfectly. So I've been thinking about how I wanted to attach it because I want to be able to take it off. And I don't really want it to be sewn together. And yes, you know, you could do a zipper or whatever. But for the sake of time and the way this is going to work, I think, because it does fit so well, I am just going to safety pin this. This is going to be on the bottom. And then just fold the tops over and safety pin it. And go ahead and put it up. And then I'm going to have some pillows on each side. Because that way, if it does get dirty, it'd be so easy for me to take it off. And if you don't sew, yahoo, you don't have to worry about it. This is an easy fix. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and we're going to get ready, and Hampton and I are going to go over there together. Hampton, are you going to go to Papa's with me? Hampton is about to start boot camp this week, y'all. He is really sweet, I would say about 90% of the time, but he has some issues. He will bite you if you try to take something from him that he wants. So Hampton, I'm talking about you. We are going to be doing some training this week, right, Hampton? And we're going to get our behavior under control because he's too cute to act like that. Yes, you are.
When the night falls, I feel so cold. Without you here, my heart feels so alone. I see your face in every little star, wishing you were closer, but you're still so far. Every moment, every beat of my heart, I'm calling out your name in the dark. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I need you here to hold me tightly. Stay with me, don't let me go. In your arms is where I feel whole. Hold me close, don't walk away. I need you more than words can say. Stay with me.
So I literally just wrapped it like you would a present. I needed bigger safety pins, would have made it easier, but it's fine. I made it work. And that will be on the back. So this is what you'll see. I mean, y'all, how easy was that? And really no tools required. So I'm going to take this with me, and we'll just, when you see it, there'll be some room on each side, and I'll just get some throw pillows to put there. But yeah, I think it turned out great for $5. Forgot to share this when I was doing my little thrift store finds. I got this at the thrift store also, and it was $3. It's really sturdy, and I'm not sure where I'm going to use it. I'm thinking I might could use it in here in the kitchen under the counter for something, or I might use it for a client. It could go in a bathroom. I don't know, but for $3, I thought that was worth it. And then this is a little album that I bought off of Amazon. So I've been a scrapbooker since before I had Hope, and she's 26. But by the time she got in 10th grade and Caroline's there now, I had lost the memento. So I actually just kept an album going on my phone of 10th grade for Caroline. I had pictures printed, and I'm going to put this in here and just label it 10th grade. Honestly, y'all, I wish I had done more of this. I love my albums, but there's so many of them, and they're so big. You know, the girls are going to have a place to store them one day, and I hate that for them. But anyway, this was like, I think $10, pink, and I think it holds like 400 pictures. We'll see. Didn't look like that many to me. I'm going to run over to my dad's house and take this cushion and get a little video of how everything looks in there since he had it painted and the shiplap put up, and kind of get my ideas going again about some things that he wants to do to make some changes. So I ended up not doing a lot of videoing. I just thought I would share with you, these are some of the before pictures when they're working, and show you, you know, the walls were damaged and just over time, and we got all the shiplap is what they ended up putting up. It looks so much cleaner and brighter in there. And we're going to work on kind of changing a few more things around. This is where I got the cabinet, so it really opened up that area. So here are just a few before and after, so you can kind of get an idea of, you know, what it looked like before and how much cleaner and better it looks now. And we're just getting started with some of the decor. So that will kind of come along as we go, but we were super excited to get this much done. So I wanted to show you my cabinet once I got everything in it just so. And I moved this little stand over here because I just felt like it kind of needed something there. So I am calling this a finished product. I think it turned out so pretty. So I don't really think I have anything else to do with this now. I moved this from the side of the TV where I'm going to put something else. So I'm still kind of working on that area. But anyway, one project completed, and you know, the list just keeps going, but I think this is a good start. Thank y'all so much for watching today. I think the next one that you see, I should be starting on my new little bracelets. I'm going to see one of my clients on Wednesday, who I love, and she has tons of fabric that she's always wanting to find a home for. So I'm going to pick out just some little pieces of fabric from her to work with them on. So I'm kind of excited about that. That's something different that I haven't done in a while. So make sure that you subscribe, you like, you share, all the things. I would love if I could reach 1,000 subscribers by December, which I know that seems very small to a lot of people, but to me that would be huge. And I need your help to do that. So please help me just kind of get it going. And I'm just excited to share with y'all all the things that I have coming up.